For Christmas.
Woo! Hello everyone, I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas and are looking forward to the new year, but it's back to Parkrun. Here we have Dub Mills, W Mills, my youngest brother, who in his own words said, "Don't expect anything special from me." But it's the Christmas Parkrun, and you just sometimes get caught up in the festivities. So with a PB at Eastbourne of a 1925 from a few weeks ago, 3:53 per kilometre average pace, let's see what W Mills has in store for us today. And he is underway. You can see ahead of him in the pink top, that is D Mills scurrying away from him in his beautiful new multi-colourway Vaporfly 3s. Who purchased him them, I think? And W Mills also has some brand new Vaporflies in a white colourway, ready to lay down some speed here. Although it's a busy old parkrun, so he's having to watch his step, and he's not going to go on the grass, I don't think, to get past people in his brand new Vaporflies. Does not want to get them covered in mud, but there we go. He flies on past a couple of runners, and now he is not far behind D Mills. 3:38 per kilometre. He has been the most consistent he's ever been in training. Last 7-8 weeks, all 40k or slightly above. But if he drops a mid-18 on that sort of training, I'm in big trouble. Ooh, and the guy overtakes him, who I had a massive battle with in my race, that you can watch at the top of the screen now. And W Mills is having a beautiful time, sat in behind D Mills, still being overtaken by a few. But now we're going at 3:33 per kilometre. Ooh, they look friendly. Oh, we do love a bit of controversy.
Absolute clowns.
Oh, W Mills, let's not get cancelled now. And as W Mills heads into halfway through this first kilometre...
I'm going way too fast.
Yes, you probably should have noticed that you are still with D Mills, who is going for around a mid-18 today. Now, if that is in your locker, give it to me, Daddy. But it's probably time to stop harassing the locals and start easing back from D Mills, or this is going to be a J Mills-esque blow-up. And I'm talking walking.
Thank you.
He's not dropped off massively at the first right-hand turn. 3:41 per kilometre. Perhaps this is going to be one of the great runs. He's finally dropping back a little bit more as he comes out of the tunnel, 750 metres in, and he has been overtaken. Is he going to try and stick with them? I think he needs to not stick with them, or this is going to get painful. Turning right at the bridge, and now it's a nice long, practically straight line all the way to the turnaround at the halfway point. And he's actually probably caught up to D Mills a bit here. I rate it. And there's our first kilometre split, a 3:46, and I'm slightly surprised it wasn't actually a bit quicker than that, with how much quicker he was going than that a lot of the time. But that's still around 8 seconds per kilometre quicker than his current PB, which would place him well into the 18s. I'm hoping he tries to now just set back into more like a PB pace, 3:53, and just uses that bagged time. As another couple of people do move on past him, but he's got a pretty large pack here of people. Hopefully 3:50 per kilometre now. That would be lovely if they could all stay at that pace, or it might be a little bit too quick for him. And as we head into the heart of this park run, that pack has split up. People up ahead are probably still going in, maybe in the 3:40s, but Will's pack has dropped into 3:53 per kilometre, which is bang on the PB speed, so this would be brilliant if he could stay at this speed. But it just sounds to me like he's getting slightly laboured in his breathing already. I'm seeing 175 heart rate starting to flutter up on the screen occasionally. Can he keep it together after that saucy old start? Coming towards the end of the second kilometre, and it does look like that pace is continuing to drop. We are sneaking in the 3 still, 3:59 per kilometre. Sat behind Trackies, man. As it hits 4 flat, he's looking at his watch and he's thinking, oh God, why did I go out so damn hot? I felt so good in my brand new Vaporflies, but my heart rate's now 187 and I've got over 3 kilometres to go. But he has managed to make a move on Trackies, man. W Mills doesn't give up easily. And he's really grinding it out. He's moved on up behind 50 Parkrun Elf. 3:56 per kilometre again, but I'm just not sure this is sustainable as a lime green man comes through and he moves on past the elf. Tracky's man is just about there, but Will does not want him to come through. He continues to work hard. This is going to be fantastic. There's the second kilometre time, a 3:55, so he's lost 9 seconds compared to the first kilometre, but actually only 2 seconds compared to his previous PB speed, meaning he's around 6 seconds ahead of his 19:25 Eastbourne PB. But as we approach the halfway mark, I'm seeing a lot more of his pace being in the 4s rather than the 3s, and we could start to see some rather large chunks of time falling off.
Go on, J-Dog.
But he still finds some time to wish me well. What a top young lad. No love for D Mills though. Very interesting. But he has reached the turnaround point and he was just going at 3:53 per kilometre. Turns around and he's just got a light 2.5k to go. Go on, W Mills. And he has managed to pick the speed back up to 3:50 per kilometre shortly after the turnaround. This is getting exciting. Although that speed isn't good enough for Red 50 here, and he's flying on past, but Dub Mills just has to keep this speed up. Oh no, I'm not sure he can.
Oh my God.
4 minutes 6 second pace. This is not what the doctor ordered. He is exactly where I died in my run. Is the Mills family cursed at Eastbourne Parkrun? Or just really fucking stupid in the opening kilometre? And there is that third kilometre. He's just about managed to sneak it into the 3s. A 3:59, 6 seconds lost to the goal. We are now bang on level with his 19:25 PB. But as we know, Parkrun only starts in the 4th kilometre. And our young boy may have hit the wall. 4:17 per kilometre. He's just been overtaken and the guy's flying away from him up there. He's managing to stick onto the guy just ahead of him in the green top. And, well, he was. And all of a sudden, he's even creeping away. 4:23 per kilometre. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my friend. I thought you were gonna get a PB, but you've died on me. Who could have seen that coming? He's managed to rally back into the 4:10s behind green top at least, but he cannot sustain this pace and have any hope of a PB. He needs to get back into the 3s. Come on, Dub Mills. And another one comes through here. And another elf. Parkrun is teaching us some lessons today. He has managed to pick that speed back into around 4 flat, but he's still having his pants pulled down by quite a few runners out there at the moment as another runner comes through, who I believe is a lovely chap that spoke to me at the end of the park run, but will be referred to during as Hoka Rocket X2. Just before the final kilometre, W Mills finally decides that Green Top needs to be in the bin. I'm sure he's a lovely guy. We'll take him out later, but we've got some serious work to do. How much damage has been done in that 4th kilometre? He is starting to gain quite a lot on the people ahead at the moment, though. Oh, it's grim. It's absolutely disgusting. There's no beating around the bush, guys. A 4:07. That means 14 seconds gone. He is now 14 seconds down on what he needs. So this final kilometre, I think he needs a 3:39, which that seems pretty impossible. I wouldn't completely write him off, as it just looks like there's a little bit of a spring returning to his step. He was moulding around for 500 metres to a kilometre, getting his heart rate back in check. It's down to 176 now, apparently. Smells a little bit whiffy, but he's now got 900 metres to go. Just go and overtake as many people as possible and get as close as you can to that PB. Just before the final turn, 600 metres to go. He can barely say cheers, but he still just about manages it. And he was just going at 3:45 per kilometre. It's dropped off to 3:55 at the moment. It's a little bit glitchy around here, but I think he is properly going for it now. Come on, W Mills, let's listen in to see how much passion he can deliver. Plenty in the tank. Have you heard your older brother? Give me more. Come on, W Mills, you've at least got to get red 50, but another red 50 comes through. No, I won't be having it.
Give me everything you've got, W Mills. 3:44 per kilometre. You need, mate, I need 2 flat out of you now. If you don't give me 2 flat after that pathetic 4th kilometre, I'm taking the Vapor 3s back. Okay, 2 flats are a little bit harsh, but get in those 2s in that final kick. And it looks like that final kick is finally happening now with around 200 metres to go. Second red 50. You enjoyed a tiny little bit of time ahead, but your time is no more. And second red 50. Come on, Dub Mills, fly on past him. 3:38 per kilometre. Come on and get in those 2s and keep your Vaporfly 3s. Yes, those are the noises I expect from a Mills. Can you get Rocket X2 up there? Go on, big boy. I can smell the 2s as well. Keep it pushing. Go on, there's another one up there I want you to get. 3:14, 3:13, 3:12, 3:11, 3:10, 3:9, 3:8, 3:7, 3:6, 3:5, 3:4, 3:3. Oh, apparently didn't quite get in the 2s, but what an effort. And look who's come on over to see how he got on. It's good old J Mills. And how did he do? Well, that final kilometre, he dropped a 3:43, the quickest kilometre, out of absolutely nowhere. I think most of it was in that final 300 metres. But it means he missed out by 4 seconds on his Eastbourne PB, dropping a 19:29. Oh, so close, and I know he'll be smashing that soon with some slightly better pacing. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. There is still one more run from this Eastbourne Christmas Park run, and it's D Mills going for his post all the injuries PB. You don't want to miss it. And also tomorrow, I'm filming this on Friday night. Tomorrow's another park run where all 3 brothers will be at Eastbourne Park Run once again. So we should get at least 1 video, maybe 2 next week. See you soon.